So I'm curious, what the heck do they mean by spiritual rebirth? I mean, seriously, I feel like I've been through 15 rebirths in the last 2 weeks. If I look at the timeline of my life, I can see several different rebirths that I've been through, especially when I first got sober. Oh my God, that was a rebirth for sure. I've had a Kundalini awakening. Things happened that were rebirths. Every time I get the Fool card, I'm like, really? Again? No, just kidding. I was thinking about this whole notion of a spiritual rebirth. They talk about it a lot in esoteric circles. Part of it was this painting that I started a few weeks ago, maybe. I don't know. And I was kind of focused on the base chakra, right? The root chakra. We have these discussions about a spiritual rebirth and that it's this sort of opening up of this high vibrational energy, which sure, it absolutely is. But have you done the work? Have you sat in your root for a little bit? Have you worked on all of the lower vibrational debris that's sitting in your system? Do you know how to do that? So a spiritual rebirth may not be pretty. It may not be nice. It may not be all high vibe. A spiritual rebirth for a lot of people is very painful. It can be painful on an emotional level. It can be painful on a psychological level. It can be painful on an actual physical level. And then there's the ascension symptoms, and am I dying? Am I having a heart attack? Am I going deaf? What's up with all this ringing in my ears? Spiritual rebirth, which got me questioning all about what spiritual rebirth even is this morning when I got this card. Just out of curiosity. So when I got this card, I actually thought of this painting because I'm kind of like, where am I going with this anyways? Not a linear timeline that we're on when it comes to making art. It's not just me. It's the entire team. Crystal Vision. It's we don't work that way. We don't like rules. It's art. Spiritual rebirth, renewal, transformation, protection, immortality. Immortality. It's time to send the fires of transformation to non-beneficial residues from your multiple lives and all aspects of self that are now hindering your complete spiritual growth and expansion. There is no longer space for them as you expand into your true soul essence. Every microscopic, every atomic part of you needs to embody and align with the blossoming, the bursting forth of your true being, your light being. The flames of the phoenix not only bring about transformation and renewal, but also surround you with the fire of protection and creativity. Recognize your immortal soul in its full expression that is unfolding now. Be prepared for the old you to die and the new you, the complete you, to rise up and flourish in its glorious dance of liberation and freedom. So apparently in order to have a rebirth, you have to actually have a death first, right? It's this constant death-life cycle. But a spiritual rebirth often entails some really dense energies and some really difficult situations, specifically, actually, relationships, right? How many of you had to let relationships die all around you? This kind of reminds me of a fire, and my guides have been sending me messages to really focus on that fire energy. I hope I can bring through information that is in alignment with what you need to hear when you need to hear it. This is the intention of this work that I do. It's all about divine timing. But I am just the conduit. In my connecting in with my inner light, I bring forth the strength that I need to assist you on your ascension journey so that you can connect in with your inner light. If you're having problems, issues, and you kind of run into if you're finding that you're running into a lot of the same dense, difficult scenarios, that's something that I could potentially help you with. I can potentially help clear your path. It's kind of my job. There's usually a lot.